the 2010 meetings of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank opened formally today. I'm Caroline Atkinson, Director of the External Relations Department at the IMF, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the main events today. Down the road in Constitution Hall, Dominique Strauss-Kahn, Managing Director of the IMF, called on all of the 187 countries represented there to work together, to go for growth, to go for jobs, to go for financial reform, and to go for a solid exit from this crisis. This requires cooperation. As he said, that's easy to say, but hard to do. He said that it's no secret that there are difficult decisions that all these countries need to make whilst here in Washington. There have been headlines about tensions, currency wars, and disagreement about how they should be represented here. In a way, it was symbolic that at the global debate that followed here in the IMF headquarters, Dominique Strauss-Kahn had on one side representatives from the US and Europe, and on another side, Governor Zhou of the People's Central Bank of China. Perhaps surprisingly, it was a very civil debate. There were a few key points. These problems will take time to sort out properly. These problems require people to think together, and we need the global economy to rebalance. We need a shift from countries that have been relying a lot on exports to others who rely a lot on domestic demand in the past. This rebalancing will probably involve some currency changes, and those will take place over time. The rebalancing is very important politically because it affects everybody, it affects their jobs. The rebalancing has to be done in a cooperative manner. The main point, perhaps, is that this can be a win-win situation. Greek finance minister put this very nicely. He said, this is not one country eclipsing another. This is not about one person taking something away from somebody else. This is about us working together so that we're all better off. There were more debates in the afternoon about the details on fiscal policy, on structural reforms to promote growth, and on low-income countries who have been, if you like, victims of this crisis, but need to be supported to take forward their development. There will be more of these debates and discussions tomorrow.